a sip of tea. In this video, what I wanted to talk about, essentially this feels like I'm in season 2 now of my YouTube journey. The first season, the first videos that I was putting out was focused heavily more on Blender, learning a new skill, and getting comfortable with putting out weekly content. Now, the stakes are higher. This video felt more emotionally vulnerable to try and address, to get out. It feels like for the last 4 weeks, I've been procrastinating to try and get this video out. But now that I'm here and I'm recording it, it doesn't seem so scary. I've decided to go all in. I'm going all in. I've quit my 9 to 5. I've taken a chance on my dreams, and I am 100% in chasing my own dreams and my own goals mode. And it almost feels like a lot of the universe has been speaking to me recently, sending me the right kind of reels or media or things that have been jumping out that have been basically almost little signs here and there that has just been affirming for what I've been wanting to make the decision of. So I quit the 9 to 5, and now I'm here and I'm putting all my effort into my own filmmaking, into my own personal brand, into my own channel, into growing myself as a filmmaker. And that's essentially what I am chasing, is becoming a filmmaker. I know that I've spoken about that previously in the past, but it only felt like I was doing it adjacent to what my main goal was, or what my main job was during the week, my main task. And I decided that I wasn't going to be able to excel or advance or grow as fast as I wanted to if I was spending majority of my time somewhere that I wasn't feeling like I was growing. And that's why with this video, this is essentially an ode to the next year. A video for putting 100% of my effort into chasing my goal for the next year. And this is something that I've been a big fan of when it comes to seeing videos of, where people are like, for the next year, I'm going to be 100% chasing my goals. And I love that, because this, sometimes with a goal, especially for me, it almost feels like this never-ending run on a treadmill. You're running on the treadmill and you don't have a goal in mind. Like, you don't have like 5 kilometers or half an hour. You're just going and you look around and you're thinking, when do I get off? When does this end? What am I doing? And that's what it was feeling like. But when I put it into a year and I broke it down into tangible milestones, like this, have this many subscribers, or work with this many people, or I should have this written and be trying to actively work on this idea to make this idea come to life. When I broke it down and I gave it some life and some tangible results and some deadlines, it almost felt like this weight was lifted off my shoulders, where I could start to focus my attention more, really focus my attention, really focus my energy, and put myself in a position where I can make decisions rather than just spinning my wheels in some way, which I'm not a fan of. I don't know why. I don't know why it is with me, but I seem to have some irrational fear of doing things that I know are not going to be, aligning in my goals or putting me in the position where I want to be in. I seem to have some irrational fear of that, where I'm like, oh, I don't know if that's the right decision or that's the right path. So I'm going to not worry about that, or I'll think of another path, or I'll look for another path, instead of going and doing the thing and trialing it and seeing, okay, that wasn't the right path, that was wrong, I could improve on this. Then I just don't do it, because I'm looking for the new path. And that just seems to be some sort of mental masturbation, where you're going through some procrastination, masturbation, all the things that you're doing, which are taking your eyes off the goal. And like I said before, I decided just go all in. And as I've mentioned before, you may as well, because time's going to go past anyway. Time's going to move forward anyway. May as well. And it's funny, because when you start thinking about things like, this is what I want to do, like I know this is what I want to do, other small tasks seem to fall away in this unimportant, unmotivating, menial sort of way. And it's very clear. It provides this extremely clear path and journey and vision. Hey, come on. And essentially what I want to do is I'm I'm very guilty of this. I'm very guilty of putting myself in a position where I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do this. But I love the idea of this is going to happen. No matter what, this is going to happen. This is, what I'm doing, not going to do. This is what I'm doing. And me and probably like most people, a lot of people who are looking for their passion and their purpose, a lot of people get into this sort of pushing for this goal that when their life is going to begin. And I've been jealous of that sorry, not jealous. I've been guilty of that for a very long time where I'm like, cool, like when I get to this, then I can start living and being me and doing myself. But life's happening now. Things are happening now. Like time's going by now. Why wouldn't I be putting my effort into living the life I want to live and being the identity that I want to be? And it just all seemed to fall away with these other tasks of, yeah, that's not important. I don't need to worry about that. This is what I want to do. And I know that. And it just offers this completely clear, um, undiffused, out of focus vision path. And it's great. So this is my video for the next year. And essentially, what I want to do going forward with this new season of YouTube is basically putting myself on a different roadmap. So I'm still learning Blender. I'm still learning compositing. I'm still learning animation. I'm trying to do a lot more filmmaking, and I'm trying to put myself into a lot more positions where I'm actually getting my brand and my value out into the sphere where posting on Instagram and TikTok and things like that. And because yeah, you can't be noticed if you're not doing anything out there to be noticed with, and you got to be out there to be noticed. And from doing that, from putting myself in positions where I'm able to announce what I want and what I'm doing, the amount of people that I've connected with already has been phenomenal, and I can't wait to see what that yields. And yeah, so if you are watching this, and I hope you've watched this far, I know I rambled a little bit, but I hope you have watched this far. I do hope that now that we're in this second half of the year, you take this as a sign between now and, you know, the 1st of July next year. This is your sign as well to go all in. This is your sign as well to stop worrying about what other people think. Don't worry about what, um, might happen because it hasn't happened yet. You're just pretty much putting yourself into these false pretenses of fear. And I've been guilty of that. I'm now 32 years old, and I know that now in this decade, in my 30s decade, that's when I'm earning. That's when I'm going to earn and grow and explore and live and be, and that's something that I'm extremely excited for, and I look forward to bringing it to you all as well. I'm going to wrap it up there. I hope this has inspired at least one person. Lewis, anything to say? Profound. I do hope that, yeah, if you have watched this far, I really hope you have. Please comment even your goal. What's your goal that you're working on this year? My goal is to create one short film, one really high production short film. And my goal is to create enough income that I'm living comfortably per month. That is my goal. There's my two goals to start off with in a nutshell. And I hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope you're looking after yourselves. I hope you're getting out there and moving and drinking plenty of water, getting plenty of sleep, eating the right foods. You can't progress through your goals if the vessel that you are is breaking down. You want to make sure that you're thinking clearly, you're sleeping clearly, you're exercising well, lifting weights, going for runs, moving, anything you can do to move, to exercise, to make sure that you're giving back to you, essentially. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Who's that? Who's that? Is that you? Is that you?